Chris Smith, BDO's Global Head of Audit and Accounting, was in New Zealand recently. We caught up with him for a conversation and to get his take on where BDO is sitting as we head in to 2019.
So Chris, what brings you to New Zealand?
What brings me to New Zealand is, in the first instance, I was asked by the BDO partners to come address their national conference. And then I coupled that with a wantingness in 2019 to actually get out from behind some of the development activities that have been going on at a global level and visit some of our more agile leading firms, one being New Zealand, that over the years has demonstrated as we do new things, the BDO New Zealand is quick to actually take up different things that Global has put out. So I'm also here to hear how those efforts are going on. Audit quality is at the heart of what we do. What we keep our eye on is the fact that we have a license to do what we do because of the public interest, and that all comes back to high quality audits. Our commitment, I think, is really demonstrated through our investment. And our investments of late that demonstrate this are a completely brand new audit engagement tool that is completely brand new technology, so that's 2 years in the development. Our global portal, which has been under development for just about the same amount of time, and that's allows for our auditors to interact with our clients in a very secured, very efficient manner. A refresh of our audit methodology to make sure that as standards change across the world, that our methodology changes to reflect that. And we are going for the high ground on that. So we're not always looking for the lowest common denominator in terms of how do we get through an audit the quickest. It's more thinking about what produces high quality audits that the public can take a high degree of comfort when they see that BDO signature on an audit report. Yeah, around technology, I'd mention two pieces of technology that we've been working on for the last 2 years. One is our audit engagement tool, which we call APT, and it's a next generation tool. So we've moved our audit engagement software into a cloud setup. It's really exciting in that it is allowing us to rethink how we do audits, who's on the audit team, how different BDO firms work with each other. So it's actually helping us enhance our global reach and our global capabilities. So that's one piece of technology. Something that is of equal excitement to me is our global portal. And the portal is the means by which we interact with our clients. And by the way, this also extends beyond audit. So tax, advisory can also use this portal. In the first instance, the portal is very important because it's a very secure means of exchanging information both from BDO to a client, but also in the inverse. And secondly, it's a way in which we can organize our requests, make sure that we are actually asking for the exact things that we need to either do an audit engagement, do a tax return, and have our clients know that they've given it to us, that we have a tracking of it, when we received it, when it was worked on, and ultimately feed it directly from the portal into our audit engagement software. I actually think it's a great time for BDO in the market, and I say that for a couple things. We've spoken about the technology. Between our technology and our refresh of our methodology, I think we have really positioned BDO to actually work at very high end, both for small to medium size entities, as well as for the large international corporate clients. So I think that we've caught up and we've positioned ourselves to be able to take advantage of the opportunities. I would say that these opportunities are presenting themselves to BDO in a much more higher manner than in years past, that there are market forces out there that companies want a different solution. They want a different service provider. They want a different type of audit firm. And I really do think BDO is the answer in many of those situations.
Chris Smith, BDO's Global Head of Audit and Accounting.